Okay, everyone, so I think it's safe to say there's some drama between Nina Drama and MMA Guru. That was a shit pun. I'm sorry. Let's carry on. Now, in case you aren't aware of what's going on, let me clue you in. I'll give you a quick brief on what's going on. So, UFC 307 press conference takes place. A reporter named Amy Kaplan, I believe, asked a question. She gets shown on camera. Whatever, asks a question. Press conference is done. MMA Guru goes onto Twitter to make a fat joke about it. It wasn't really that funny, in my opinion, and it was quite unnecessary. But what do you expect from the MMA Guru? That's just what he does. Didn't really have much attention, and then Nina Drama responded to that initial tweet, sent in a rampage, this fat paragraph about MMA Guru being a bad person, got a lot more attention on that tweet. Was, just calling MMA Guru a bad person. MMA Guru responds with a 40-minute video, and he actually showed some good examples of Nina Drama being a hypocrite, that she has to flash her assets in order to get more, whatever it is, views, clicks, whatever it may be, in order to drive more attention to her social media, and the fact that she's doing that on Twitter, which, you can go on Twitter if you're 13 plus and how that's wrong, how she loves Sean Strickland and is a good friend of Sean Strickland, even though Strickland's gone on to say, we all know this, Strickland said so many outlandish, crazy things, but it's okay when he does it, and, apparently he's becoming a better person every day, which I thought was a really shit justification, because, you don't know Guru in person, how do you know he's not making a better person for himself? Well, he'll carry on making all these slander videos. Sean Strickland still comes out with outlandish things, so I thought that was a flawed justification of why it's okay for Strickland, but not for Guru. But regardless, Guru also brought up the fact that she's trying to take this moral high ground, which she is. Why you should still mates with John Jones and still have him on your platform? And she just avoids the question because she put out a response video, 3 minutes or something, 3.5 minutes on Twitter. And fuck me, it was awful. Because in this 3-minute response video, she's speaking like a villain, like endgame villain. What? I don't know why she was being not dramatic, but she was just, I don't know, had a lot of emphasis on a lot of words, and it was cringing me out, I'll be honest. After about 30 seconds, I was gonna stop watching, but I was like, I need to watch just in case she does address some of the things that Guru has addressed in his 40-minute video, and she doesn't. She pretty much just flexes that she was a model for 12 years. And she also says that her target audience is grown men who apparently respect what she does, or women or something like that. And I'm just like, if that's the case, if you genuinely believe that, why do you have to flash your assets, use your assets to your advantage? Because these are, respectable grown men. What respectable grown men are thinking, I'm only watching this girl because she uses her assets? You know what I mean? Come on. I don't know. I don't know if she actually believes that. If she does, that's a load of shit. I can't remember what else she said about it. I think something to do with how he begs for donations. Okay, what? I don't know. I just thought this was quite flawed. A shit response. I know she wasn't going to do anything 40 minutes long like the MMA Guru. I just feel like in that 3-minute video, you definitely could have addressed some of the points that Guru made. And it seems as though she keeps on swerving the question. Anything regarding to John Jones, she seems to be swerving that. And now I feel like she's just going to ignore all of this noise and just keep on doing what she does, which, I don't know, I just think is a bit of the wrong thing to do. I just want to make this clear. I went into this neutrally. I'm not some big MMA Guru fanboy. I'm not some big Nina, hater or anything like that. No, I went into this quite on the fence, really. MMA Guru, I like his stuff when it comes to his predictions, his analysis, him talking about fights, just anything to do with actual MMA, just fights, I like that. His reactions, I think, are quite funny as well. When he goes on to do, the whole John Jones being a closeted fucking, that's the stuff I'm not really a fan of. Each to their own. I know there's an audience there for that. That's not really what I like about MMA Guru, but I don't mind the guy. And yes, I feel like sometimes he may push the wrong buttons, but at least he's self-aware enough to admit that and know that. And then when it comes to Nina, I've always kind of felt sorry for her to an extent, but in this scenario, I don't feel sorry for her. But in other situations, I felt like, I'm on Twitter quite a lot, and I've seen her get a lot of shit on Twitter for very small things, and I feel like people jump on the bandwagon of hating on her. But in this scenario, again, I think it's quite warranted. I'll be honest with you. I think it's quite justified. You know, you can't take this moral high ground when you're knocking about with Jon Jones. That is, you know, MMA Guru's making fat jokes. Was it unnecessary? Yeah. Was it not that funny? In my opinion, it wasn't that funny. But, you know, Jon Jones, his wife, this isn't like some, you know, this wasn't under the carpet and no one knew about it. This has been known for a while now. But obviously, Jon Jones generates clicks for your channel. Sean Strickland generates clicks for your channel. I just think this is quite daft. And again, I just wanted to make it clear. I went into this on the fence. I don't want people to think I'm, you know, biased towards any way. That is definitely not the case. And all in all, I feel like Nina has just made this about herself. Now, the only defense I'll make for her is that, yeah, maybe she is trying to help a friend. And, you know, we've all done it where we just react and maybe fuck up when we shouldn't have, but she is familiar with the game. She knows that MMA Guru would have used this to his advantage, and look what's happened. She is now in the gutter, and he's thriving from all of this drama, and she isn't. You know, why? I don't understand why she just didn't keep her mouth shut about it. Again, I know you can say what you want, but you've made this 10 times bigger, and you've made it a bit about yourself, really. This whole paragraph was to do about you and him, and there's like 2 lines about, yeah, Amy's great. Amy's fucking brilliant. I don't know, man. I just thought she just made this about herself. And yeah, I don't know what she's going to do going forward. I think she's just going to ignore it all now. And she'll keep on making content with Sean Strickland and with Jon Jones. But what made me laugh about all of this is how she goes, everyone in the UFC knows who you are. That's the biggest mess up you could have done. This is the biggest mess up you could have done. That's only helped MMA Guru so much more. Do you think that was a good jab at him? That was such a piss poor jab. Do you think he was going to take that the wrong way? Or do you think when you said that, MMA Guru was going to be like, oh fuck, all the UFC people know who I am. Oh, you know what, I'm going to pack it in now. No! That's exactly what he wants. That was such a stupid, weak move from her. But I just had to talk about this. It feels like everyone in the MMA scene is talking about it. So I thought, why not? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Whose side are you on? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.